Last time on D&D, will the Keystone Rock of Ages successfully escort Professor Goodwin to the Fist of Onatar? Well, we had a great introduction to our second cohort last time as they experienced the challenge arena within Coda Inc. We met Geo, Malachi, Ligar the Red, and Figadel as they faced Figadel's fears of a wasteland. Overcoming challenges and learning more about each other's skills, did we eventually get to the end of the challenge arena, where they met Brumar, the Taskmaster. It was here we learned a little bit about Coda Inc. and the unique synergy of this crew. Their ability to navigate the silent library. Has Geo carted all the characters to each of the other side of the room? It's quite the experience. Now, having settled into Coda Inc. a little bit, rested, you guys all have your health back, you guys all have your spells back. They've given you a little stipend. The group has a total of 80 gold pieces to use as they see fit, though they said that the mission ahead will be chartered by Coda Inc., at least paid for. You met Professor Goodwin inside the museum as he stared longingly at the statue of Xander Cyneric Lefasige Ir Adelstan, the supposed founder of Coda Inc. Very mysterious figure. Supposedly he's got his name sign, or at least his initials, in the statue. Professor Goodwin, kind, cheery old gentleman, shared with you his concerns and fears with traveling to the Fist of Onatar and said that he would meet you at the spire where the airship, the Sky Retreat, is waiting for your journey eastward. You navigate through the city, a city you're becoming more and more accustomed to, having spent a little time here. You see some of that cohort of larger group of Coda initiates that were waiting outside the challenge arena has thinned. Some of them have gone missing. You've seen others in the cafeteria and the museum, shared some space. It's interesting to meet your fellow cohorts. This cohort, though, agreed upon name, Keystone Rock of Ages, is on a next adventure. So you find yourself at the spire, navigating through the city where the airships are docked. So if I can just indulge your senses for a second. You see this spire ahead of you with the floating airship bound by a fire ring as this ship just floats in the sky. If we were to get a little bit closer, you can see this thing's a thing of beauty. The light wooden ship just floats effortlessly as the fire elemental just puffs and blazes. It seems like it's bound by two metal rivets that just hang off the top and bottom of the ship. If you to delve a little bit deeper, we're on our way to the platform. You can see that it houses all sorts of crew, and you'll be staying on this ship for some time. It's a beautiful thing. As you approach the base of the spire, Professor Goodwin's there. He's looking up at this beautiful elemental. I don't know, he's totally caught off guard, just not even paying attention to you guys as you approach. You startle him. Finally, you guys have returned. I can't believe that. It's been quite some time. My mind has just gone adrift. Can you really believe we're gonna ride this thing? Oh, it makes me shiver to my bones. Have you ever ridden such a thing? He asks the four of you.
No, but where's the hospital room? That's what I want to know.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, if it's Coda, there's got to be a hospital room somewhere where I can get some food.
Sure, there's food on the ship for you, Ligar.
All right, I'll be looking for some. I'm hungry.
These airships are a recent discovery. They're only about 10 or so years old, and it's such a sight to see. Maybe the last war would have been very different if these things would have been everywhere. Who knows? This one seems to be equipped with a cannon. And you notice at the front of the ship it has like a turret jutting out from the nose, which is very odd. Have any of you even seen such a ship like this before?
Never.
No, never.
Yeah, I have. As a tinkerer, I like the technology. I get these scrolls and I see the engineering for this. I haven't seen it in person, but I have read about it in my time.
Ah, yes. Yes, the gnomes of House Civis worked greatly with the humans of House Cannith. And these two industrial forces have worked together to bind elementals like that fire elemental. Wow. And to be amongst a tinkering gnome such as yourself, C.O.D.A, I am humbled. And you notice up on the top there's someone waving at you guys. She's got long flowing hair. She's got like twigs stuck out of them. She's a tall frame, and she just is yelling down at you guys. She's so far away.
What? Did you just swear at me? It looked like you just swore at me. That's not cool.
She's communicating something.
Can
She's saying
you
something.
sign? Can you sign?
And still nothing.
Hearing people. Yeah.
Professor Goodwin looks over. Ah, you guys can do... Ah, I knew Coda Inc. would not lead me astray. Come, let's go up this platform. And he starts leading you towards this like elevation platform that has been loading crates up into the airship above. And he stops and hesitates. I'm feeling a bit queasy. I don't know if I can do this. Look how far that thing is. It's quite high in the sky. He looks petrified, scared.
We need him awake for, or should we knock him out?
Liga, your methods are most atrocious. Oh, guess I have to muster the strength to get up here.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Does anybody have any liquid courage?
And maybe I can make some sort of alchemy,
An elixir?
a beverage. Yeah, maybe I can do that.
Don't have to go work too hard. Just some ale too to cut the edge off.
You can
yeah.
you can definitely do that, C.O.D.A. You can say in your alchemist supplies you have listed in your equipment section. You have like a little alchemy brewer's kit or something like that. I believe we talked about. You could easily have some components that you've used in your alchemical concoctions. What would you
Okay.
like it to do?
So I'll make something that reduces fear.
In what
some
way?
Sort of a potion, some sort of is that? So that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
do. I
But like,
roll?
what is it going to do? We're just going to creatively say you can make this as your tinkerer skills, your artificer infusions.
All right, so I'll make a potion to. Is a potion right, or is it some sort of?
You mentioned
I'll make
balms and essential oils before. You're a man of many different.
Yes.
Pick 'em up,
The
cosmetics.
grass. I have some. You know what? Actually, if I look in my bag, I have the feathers and the copper wire. No, that's definitely. Okay, so I'm just gonna tinker around and I'll infuse some things and make a special drink for you, so
Sure.
you can calm down. It'll reduce your anxiety.
You pluck the feathers, swirl it around the copper wire, swish it in with some of your balm, and before you know it, you have this little tincture and just a small little rub on his temples, and all of a sudden he just has like this flight of fancy of just, yes. Okay, I feel a chill run over me. sort of a coolness.
The
We can
wizard has
figure it out.
disappeared. Where did he go? Where did the wizard go?
Malachi has slipped into the crowd. Disappearing. Seems he's gotten the fearful one. So, Professor Goodwin steps onto the platform. I think I'm ready. Let's go. As you guys all walk onto the platform. It's like magical ropes that are pulling up these platforms, loading up crates and coming down. And as it rises up, you get into the platform where this person with the long, long flowing hair. She's an elven woman, sticks sticking out of her hair. She's wearing this leather armor that's very fitting for someone who would pilot this fine aviation machine. This is Oix. Oix the Wise. Oix Delarander. Delarander is the house that pilots the seas, and most currently, since the advent of airships, the skies. Ah, finally! You guys have arrived. I was waiting for you. Thought you were some of my new crew.
What did you say to us when you were yelling at us from up there?
Well, I thought you guys were the new crew. I've been dealing with all sorts of new staff since having been assigned this mission, and I wanted to make sure that the crates of dragon shards were definitely lifted. We need those to power our elemental binding. But I would not ask you guys to do the work, seeing as you're the paying customers.
Well, that's good to hear. And apparently Malachi has some history with you, and he doesn't want to look at you, so that's why he's not here.
Well, he better hurry up if he wants to join the adventure. I don't know how much time we have to wait. But
He might be in the loo right now.
looking over you guys, you're an interesting bunch. Tell me about yourselves. It's the first time we've had such an eclectic crew on the airship here.
Yes, I'm a little gnome. Dwarf gnome?
You're a gnome.
A gnome. And I like to I'm a man of my craft. A man of few words.
Huh. Could use you on board the ship. Don't really... Well, House Delarander's normally known for piloting the seas. I guess piloting an airship is like flying through the clouds, a sea of clouds. Don't really know how I feel about these airships, but it'd be good to have someone like you on board. And you all notice that one of her crew members just bumps into her walking by as they're like lifting crates. She just gets trudged.
What was that all about?
It's a new crew, you know? I haven't worked with any of these people before. Seems Delarander is always switching people around to keep people fresh and alive, I guess. At least that's the orders I've been told. As long as they're lifting crates in, it's fine by me. And what about you, strong silent type? Pointing at Geo.
How long's the flight?
Where are you scheduled to go? Remind me again?
I don't rather remember.
The Fists of Onatar, right, that's right. The active volcano to the east. Silly me, I'm the captain, I should remember these things. About 3 days flight.
3 days, huh?
3 days in the sky, unless you want 60 days on foot.
Is the whole crew coming with us?
Yep, the crew's going to be piloting with us. Glad to have them.
Is it safe to be in the loo when we take off from the port, or do you have to be out of the bathroom by then?
I suppose Malachi can join us in spirit, and he can join our airship whenever he's ready. We have a lavatory on board, of course. Wouldn't expect you to hold such a thing for 3 days.
He's been known to be in the bathroom for a long time, so we may be a while.
I'm sure he'll be on our ship just fine.
Okay. I'm the dragon, by the way.
Good
Sorry
to have
cut
you
off
aboard.
there, Gio. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask about the crew. You've never seen any of them before, ever? They've never been on a flight with you?
No.
Okay. Where's my quarters?
We have living quarters underneath the main chamber. There's sort of a gathering area. You can see that it's like a deck of a ship, and there's like 2 main chambers underneath the ring. Seems to be like an engine bay. She points out, this is where the elemental bindings are. It holds the ring of fire that you see. Now, this ship is made out of fine arenal wood. The wood has such a light air to it, but the propulsion is from the elemental. If we don't have the propulsion by our side, this ship will slowly fall down to the ground. And by slowly, I mean we'll still plummet to a death, but just not as fast as you normally would.
Well, the old man's here.
Ah, excellent.
Hello.
I've heard about you, Malachi. My name's Oix the Wise. I'm part of House Delarander. I'm the captain of the airship here.
Hello.
We're just going over the different components. I should add, though, and I notice your staff there, young one. Old one. Young compared to me. I am 250 years old, after all. House Delarander has a sort of a rule. We like to put all arms into the weapons quarter, just for the safety of all aboard. We do not like to harbor and carry the cargo of crew, and adventurers such as yourselves tend to get a little bit out of a line, so unless you're willing to spend 100 gold per person to keep your arms, we ask that you put it in the armory, which is right next to the elemental binding in the central platform.
Who's watching the armory?
Our dedicated crew.
And you don't know the crew, huh?
Yeah, they're first time I've worked with them. It's sort of my first time as well.
I'm
At least on this ship.
Giving up my spear.
Well, for 100 gold, you can easily keep it. I understand, a big dragonborn as yourself. I wouldn't mess with you, that's for sure.
I'm not giving up. I'm giving 100. I don't know about you guys, but I'm keeping my stuff.
The party currently has 80 gold.
Total or each?
Total.
Uh,
So at this point, maybe social skills could come into play, just to give a little bit more guidance into the game. You have charisma as a stat, as an attribute. There's also a couple social skills that could be utilized at any point. As a dungeon master, I tend not to ask for these sorts of things, because I'd rather you guys take the initiative to do it. So things like insight, persuasion, intimidation, these things could be utilized at your discretion. I may ask you if I feel that your position is intimidating or persuasive. Insight is more of like, I want to get a feel for these people or the things around me. Is there a good vibe? Is there a bad vibe? What's going on here? Is there an innuendo? It could be used on a number of things. So in this instance, just to be a little bit leading, perhaps you could persuade Oix the Wise to reduce or remove the costs completely. Positive roll, maybe against her roll, or a certain difficulty class that I set, would then dictate if you make it and beat it, you achieve your results. If you don't, it doesn't work. If you really mess up, perhaps a negative effect comes from it, a consequence.
Malachi, are you all right?
I'm using
Wiggly from the boat moving?
I'm using the wiggly spell.
The wiggly spell is a new one to me, Malachi. Perhaps you have that ancient magic.
So Malachi, should I spend my 100 gold or should I reason with them?
Spend it if you really want to keep it.
we don't have enough.
We don't have enough?
We have 80 gold between all of us.
So who should we send to talk to him about maybe making an adjustment? Who here has the best chance of talking him down?
Oix is the girl.
Tiger the Red.
Well, I'll just call him a dude.
Oix kind of raises her eyebrow. I'll call you Dragonborn, you call me, I guess, whatever you want. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't have these skills for nothing.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. So you guys are...
Did we do an insight on get a vibe off the captain? Oh wait, so are we What's going on with the money?
We don't have enough gold to store stuff.
Oh, okay.
So everyone has to store their arms into the armory unless they pay 100 gold per person.
Oh, wow.
Could we
Lower the price!
So Malachi's bursting out in a fit of anger, like, "Ho there, Malachi." Go ahead, roll an intimidation check. You gonna roll your d20? Nope, just Malachi. Just Malachi.
19!
A natural 19?
See, I got
You're gonna add your charisma modifier.
Okay. Plus 2, I have 20...
21.
Yeah, 21.
21. So, OX is like, all right, sir. I didn't mean to offend such a elderly and wise person. I gladly reduce it to 80 for one of your people. She's a little like taken aback by the old man.
That's all our money. I don't know if we should spend that.
Well, it's something I can't handle. Those are house rules. If you're so concerned about your spear liger, maybe it's for you. But let's hurry up. We gotta make a decision one way or another.
I'm willing to give it up for somebody else if they want to keep theirs.
I have. I'd like to make an aside with the group here.
Okay, noted.
Does anybody have any weapons that they could just stow in their baggage? I mean, I've got a javelin. I've actually had 2 javelin, or not 2. I'm sorry. I've got 4 javelin.
I need my wand.
And I've got a great axe, but I want to try and stuff this hand axe somewhere.
Without my wand, I'm a useless old man.
I got a backpack. It'll be in my backpack, I guess. But what about you guys? Do you have anything that is stowable?
I have a crowbar and a hammer.
I have a hand axe, crossbow. You think there's... Wait, who has good charisma? Maybe somebody could choose.
Malachi, look in your equipment.
That's a good point. I've got...
Where am I supposed to look at my equipment?
I have
Same way you
negative.
look up your spells.
I have a negative 1.
Negative.
So then
Yeah, I know.
I
have nothing.
I have a 7 natural. I guess natural.
The only thing I have is my wand and the torch I took, or the
Persuasion?
wand torch.
Maybe we could do a persuasion. You know, do this. Maybe convince.
You can try. This will be made at disadvantage since she's intimidated.
Oh, I see.
Anybody have a better score?
Oh, I wish I could just. Oh boy, yeah, that's true. Well, if someone can roll and maybe get a nice point. It's not gonna hurt anybody because it's not like it's gonna hurt our health points.
I wonder if a sleight of hand.
I have a plus 3, 17 charisma.
You have a plus 17 charisma?
No, I have 17 in the circle and plus 3.
Well, you should be talking her pants off.
Yeah. Schmooze.
Ligar, I think you should try maybe a persuasion check. You probably have the best of all of us.
Tiger the Red has more charisma than I do.
Yeah.
I have 2 plus.
He's got more
My
charisma
dad
than
has-
all of us.
Do you want to be on a cruise or on this boat with this crew that you don't know without any protection? Because we probably won't be able to help you if they decide to take over the ship from you.
You're saying that to her.
Yeah, we will protect you if the crew decides to mutiny this ship. We can't do that without our stuff.
Why would they do such a thing? They're agents of House Lorander.
But we don't know who these people are. You don't know who these people are,
No, I've never
They
worked
could
with
be
them
here.
before.
right? But do you trust them? Because I don't know. Do you trust them, my lady?
I mean, I don't see why not, but go ahead, roll your persuasion with disadvantage. So roll it twice, take the higher.
So D2, D20.
You're gonna roll d20 twice, take the higher number. and then add your charisma persuasion bonus. The old.
I got a 14,
Okay.
and then with charisma is a 17.
No. You roll. Did you roll it twice? You're gonna roll it twice, so you got 14, and then the other one.
3.
Okay, so you got a 3 plus your +3 charisma bonus, so 6. And if you're, she's a little.
It's like
Yeah, listen, guys. That's just house rules. We can't take off in the airship unless you guys abide by the house rules.
Unless we use the.
I've already lowered the price. One of you people could have their arms.
Lower the price!
She steps back. Malachi, listen. You are a very aggressive old man. You have to understand, sometimes in life, you have to temper your emotions, and I've already backed down. I've already sensed your anger.
Is there when we get to our destination, is there a village and a town where we can buy supplies like weapons?
Oh, you'll get your stuff back when we get to your destination. This is just during the flight. House rules. People can't be carrying around crossbows and spears, and it just causes mayhem.
Oh, so we're able to stow our things for free? Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah,
no?
we have an armory here on the ship. They'll be under
my
lock and
stuff's
key.
Gone. I'll put it away. I don't mind. I'm not gonna carry.
Do you have the key?
It's vacation.
Who has the key?
I think, Adele, I don't see this as a vacation at all. We are on an escort mission.
Where's the key?
Well, with this
Have to
ship,
give up our weapons for a whole bunch of people that we don't know. I'd like to do an insight check because I'm not feeling comfortable giving up my weapons and going into an environment that I'm not comfortable. I don't trust this situation at the present moment. I'm not quite as laid back as Thigadel here.
And you got the natural 1.
And I got the natural 1. And I have a +1, so it made it 2.
Sure. You know, it's their ship, their crew, their rules. You're just the guest aboard the ship. Kind of seems right to you.
Well, what do you do? Oix.
I'm the captain.
Okay. So you're just hired to just drive.
Oh yes, and she lifts up her like leather armor, and she has this wicked glowing tattoo. It's just like bright purple lined with blue. It's so intricate. This puppy gives me the power to control this elemental beast. If it wasn't for me, this ship wouldn't go anywhere. See, these dragon marks are kind of a rare thing, and only certain races have certain ones, and I'm part of House Lorander because I'm an elf. Well, we've been navigating the seas for hundreds of years, thousands of years, but now we get the beauty to navigate these airships through the sky. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's my burden, my job, to do this sort of thing.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
All right.
And your organization pays a hefty price, so 3 days east.
They should have known we have to check our weapons, though. That would have been good information before we got on here.
I'm reluctant to do so, but I will go ahead and check my weapons.
I'll check mine too. We may need to go later.
Okay. You see one of the crew members, she, calls over one of the crew members. Takes a little bit of while. It takes a moment, she's like, hey, come over here. We got another thing for the armory. Crew member doesn't quite know. And then finally, hey, we come over here, and the crew member comes over. Takes the armory, like he was so caught up in fixing the, crates, fastening the crates. Seemed like she had a tough time getting his attention. And then collects your great axe, spear, crossbow, everything you've listed. Puts it in a box, a big crate, and this crate goes into the armory, into the middle section of the boat, the airship. Welcome to the Sky Retreat. It's my joy, and I'll be your captain, Owix, today. And the sky's our limit.
Guess we're going then.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be a good one. I hope.
Where's the?
Okay.
Where do you pilot from?
We have a central spot there, right next to the common area. It's where we have most of the levers and wheels that control the thrust and propulsion and positioning of the elemental around the boat. It's quite a journey. You'll be able to see me pilot this thing from the comfort of your own table.
I'd like to visit the cockpit if that's all right. I mean, not when you're busy, but when there's a moment, I'd like to see how it works.
Yeah, absolutely. Come with me. Since you guys given up your arms for the sake of the ship, I'd gladly give you a tour. And she starts walking you around, starting with the elemental binding engine rooms. Thigadel, you can see through the little port windows that it's glimmering. There's giant shards, like these crystals that are just pulsing with energy. You can see within them a fire elemental is like being propulsed through them like they're cylinders of an engine. And a fire elemental is a crazy, wild, natural beast that has been contained, and it's being forced through the ring of the ship. If it wasn't for these crystals, who knows, this elemental would break free and wreak havoc as a wild monster. She takes you around the front of the ship where the armory is located. It's across from the cannon, the front nose cannon. She points out, this is a rare thing on this ship. You guys, see, you have nothing to worry about. If anything attacks us, we can use this thing. It's one of the only airships that has one of these fire blasters. Normally, these ships are used for cargo. So, there's a reason why you guys don't need your arms after all.
Okay.
She takes you around, circling around. It's a beautiful longboat of a ship. And then in the back section, there's like a common area that you guys have stairs to walk up into. Tables and crates are loaded up, and hey, make sure those dragon shards are close by the engine bay. Yeah, you. Make sure they're accessible. And some of the crew is like, and then moves the crates a little bit, fastens them. And Professor Goodwin takes a seat at a table. Whew. Good to have a seat. It's been a while since I've managed to sit down. Got a little nervous. Seems like that bomb's wearing off, Thigadel. You might have to give me another one. Not now.
Malachi's having some trouble.
I'll prepare one for later.
It's all right. Malachi's with us. It's just observing.
He's
As a wise old man, he's keeping an eye out for everything.
Okay.
You guys sit, we walk around. Any questions? Sorry.
I'd like to just observe who else is around. I'm kind of connecting it with what I'm hearing. Do I see children? Do I see other tourists? Or is this just crew and us?
Oh, it's just crew and you guys. Yeah, it's a small ship. You know, it's like a longboat size. You guys have some comfort about it, but you figure it's, I wouldn't say at capacity, but it's pretty well attended to or occupied.
Okay.
How many levels again? You got like the top, you got the middle, bottom.
Yeah, there's like one main level, and then there's like the common area in the back, and then there's like more cargo in the bottom that is just stocked. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the engine bay and just like look around the. Wait, can I go alone, or is that we all have to be together, or?
You can go alone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check out the marvel at the rocks and the diamond, whatever the crystal.
Yep, the engine bay is sealed off. There's a crew member there.
Oh, I
just
see.
Doesn't let you pass.
That's fine.
You can see it through like the little portholes that are lining the walls of the engine bay.
I know too much about the stuff anyway. I've seen the blueprints and all that. I'm familiar. Maybe I'll just hang out in the galley.
I'm gonna opt to stay close to Goodwin. I don't have to be right next to him, but I want to keep my eye on him. And I don't trust the crew at this point. So
yeah, I don't.
So I'm just trying to observe my surroundings, and I can see OX right in the cockpit from where I am.
Yeah. Here, let me actually do this for you.
Bring up that picture again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is a little bit more ornate. Not quite the blueprint design. So this is like the engine bay area, armory up front here, and you guys are like in the galley back here. And you guys have a beautiful view of Fairhaven around you. It's glorious. You're the only ship on this giant spire, as it's just resting on like a hook system while the wood just kind of lofts, and it's the ring of fire is very thin at this point. It's just like a wisp. we're about ready to fire this thing up. You guys ready?
Where's the buttons?
And she sat the components, and you just see like she starts pulling, and her tattoo flares with this bright magic as she's holding on to some controlling rods at like a two-wheel system, and it just flares up as the ring just grows in intensity, and the fire just burns bright. If you were standing right under it, you'd feel the scorching rays as the crews like move about. It's just like a heavy heat. You guys ever fly before?
Yeah.
Not my first time.
Yeah, me too. And then she pulls the ship and flies up. And as the ship takes off, I'm gonna do one of these for you guys. Let's see. Hey.
Nice.
The airship takes off with the ring burning bright, flying across the landscape.
I can hear the music.
It is the forest.
We're flying to the forward. FOO.
So this is the full 3 days. So it's an uneventful flight?
We haven't arrived yet.
We're getting close. I feel something's a brewing.
We need a stewardess to tell us to put on our seatbelts and get ready to land.
While you're on the sky retreat, you manage to share a moment with Professor Goodwin around a table. The days that pass by are relatively peaceful, though Oix has some effort with her crew. They are focused on manning the engine and, dealing with a lot of filtering of unpacking the crates into the engine room. You have a moment with Professor Goodwin around the table. Finally, we get to have a moment alone. Felt like I should tell you a little bit more about myself. I think Brumar might have told you guys. Maybe I did. I forget at times. I was a former hearing agent. You might have known that this hearing agency, the Halcyonic Executive Appeal Regiment, this group of people, this Halcyonic component, they feel that the past is filled with a better way of life, and that they implement nurturing gatekeeping. These folks are spread across the land in various facets of organizations, institutes, industry, and they feel that their way of life, their actionable policy, their research is going to make the world a better place. I was one of these agents. My research was a part of this. And that's where I feel I uncovered something. Something mysterious. Something that rocked my core beliefs to the core. These ancient fables. These stories spoke of something far greater in the past. When I saw you, Ligar, and Geo and Thigadel, you guys were communicating with Oix when she was all the way up on the platform. You did your best to communicate how you thought you could have, and those were the signs of an ancient fable. Pieces, fragments of legend and lore that my research has uncovered. I feel that I only have fragments of these stories from the past. They can't be written. They can't be documented. But they exist all around us. In the clouds. And he points out of the ship. And the clouds flying by. In the grass. Pointing down miles down below. Guys. And he looks down. He gets a little... miles. Give me more of that bomb. Pick it up. Come on.
There you go.
Yeah, give me... Oh, yeah. Pick it up. Thank you. You should really put a label on this stuff. Call it... I don't know. I'm bad at naming. But I will tell you, I finally did name my device. The C.O.D.A. This device is important because it's a facet of decoding time, at least the history as I've come to know it. Now you see these ancient fables that I keep alluding to. Well, they exist, like I said, in everything. And the Fist of Onatar, this active volcano, I believe is a little hotbed for one of these ancient fables. And I'm hoping this chrono decoder will help me pick up the essence, the sound, the smell. It has many different holes, many different facets. And my research has led me to uncover this. But I've gone on and on. It's like I'm giving one of my lectures at the university again. So, what do you think?
So this chrono decoder, what does it do exactly?
The chrono decoder, I believe, is used at specific sites that are tied to these ancient fables. We may be able to garner more information, more insight, more knowledge. Maybe even capture and document it. But this thing only works with my voice print when I speak the command word. I wouldn't want my research getting away from me, you know. It's my bread and butter, after all.
I wonder how you would know when's the good time to use it.
Oh, from what I could tell, the ancient fables, they speak to you in ways that you would not truly believe. Maybe you guys might, as a Coda cohort. You're muted, Ligar.
Sorry about that. My mom's cooking, so I turned it off. I think Theodore, I should talk to you for a quick second. Maybe we can do something a little bit on the side. Is that all right?
Whatever do you mean, Ligar? He kind of holds the decoder kind of a little bit close.
I just got something I want to talk to him. Maybe he's not thinking about just something he just said. I just want to clarify something with him real quick.
Now's the time, my young Ligar.
Well, I would like to talk to him by myself. So, is that okay?
Fine by me, Gio. Think it out.
Okay, Citadel, he said something about him being
you want to talk to everyone else without him. I got confused. I thought you wanted to talk with the professor.
He wants to talk to Thigadel. But I do have a question for Goodwin, so I could distract him in the meantime.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. So you two kind of depart from the table. Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Say there, Ligar. What's on your minds?
Well, he said that he's the only one who can say and allow access. If something happens to him, he's not going to be able to say it. So maybe if we got to say it and you record it, that way if something happens to him, we have the info.
No, that's a great idea. But we'd have we'd have to have him say the command word, and I'd have to know. Yeah, we'll have to figure that.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. That's all I needed.
All right.
Okay, let's
I'm
go
glad
back to
you
the table.
brought that up.
Yeah.
That's a very good analysis. Like that.
Okay, we're back at the table now.
Well, meanwhile, this is just Gio and Goodwin.
So you are collecting all this information and data for who? I mean, I understand it's your research, but where's it going to? What is it going for?
Well, that's why I switch sides, joined, you know, the better group. I hate to use such positive, negative terminology, but when I was a hearing agent, little did I know I was a hearing agent, and well, there were forces in this regiment that just kept clawing at my research. You see, that I feel like they had goals, they had aims, they had desires that I couldn't agree with. So they have pieces of my research, but not all of it. Not all of it. And since I've been gathering, I've given it to Coda Inc. Coda has remained neutral. Coda is an annex of Barnard University, and I feel more aligned with a university's mission, but let's face it, a university has their own goals as well, especially if they're under hearing control.
And when did you build this Corona Dakota device?
Only recently.
Like in
That's something that hearing doesn't have at all.
Okay, interesting.
It was the grounds of the beautiful Coda Inc. campus that allowed me to piece together some of the research inside the Registry of Deeds. You know, that Tilly Turu certainly has a head about her shoulders. Don't let her age fool you, you know. We graybeards tend to know a thing or two, but her head is full of stories that you wouldn't believe. If I could speak to Tilly all day, I could. I would. But she's long behind us now.
Does your device have data now, or has it been fired up yet?
It hasn't been fired up yet. I'm hoping to do so at the Fist of Onatar. You know, Onatar is one of the deities of our nation of Corvair, the continent of Corvair, and they call him the Maker. Well, I believe he's a part of one of these ancient fables. And I've uncovered something very forbidden that I think would tie to his great power of creation. A forbidden sign.
Are you at liberty to share it?
He gets nervous. Here? Amongst you? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I could do so. I don't know. Do you wish me to? As a former hearing agent, am I?
I'm a pinch throat. That's all. I don't want to. If you're not comfortable, we can have this conversation another time, and when it's more private, if you feel it's more private.
He kind of takes the a poll of everyone. How do you guys feel? How do you guys look?
Well, we're in a room together. No one wants.
Oh, you guys have walked back now. You've heard a little, you've heard the majority of this conversation, and he's shared with you these pieces, and he's just polling, like sensing your
I'd like
your
to
feelings. If you permit me, if Coda Inc. permits me, I will share with you the forbidden sign that I've learned. And as he does it, the ship kind of shakes a little bit and just like hits some altitude and the sputters. That's it. That's all I can do. I refuse to do it again. It as thrilling as it is for me as a former hearing agent, it's not my goal. It's not something that I've struggled with. The magic mind. The diverse thought. The forbidden eye. And again. Is it altitude? Is it just happenstance? Is it coincidence? Not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the names I've managed to find and thread throughout some of my former research with Hearing Inc. With the Hearing Organization. But Coda Inc. has allowed me to pursue it further. And I'm grateful for it. And whatever you want to call it, the magic mind, the diverse thought, I call it the forbidden eye. Because it always gives me the heebie-jeebies every time I do it. Heebie-jeebies. It's almost like my command word for the chrono trigger. for the chrono decoder.
Almost.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
What's that?
Higgledy piggledy.
As I nudge Thigadel.
Yeah, no, I'm already. I secretly like. I'm making tea.
Yeah. And good Professor Goodwin leans in with a little smile. Higgledy piggledy. It just feels good to me, you know?
Piggledy.
And you see the chrono trigger kind of, but he like deactivates it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Can you describe more what it looks like when it activates?
I've never used it.
Well, what do we see? I'm just saying, like, when
So it's a box that has like you turn it to one side and it has like letters and numbers, and then like an ABC 1 2 3. It has like letters and stuff, and on the other side it has like two dials. One is a dial of numbers and one is a dial of letters. It just seems like they're two widgets. On the front, there's 4 slots, and there's like switches and dials and buttons. There's like a speaker that could like spit audio or like take in audio. It's an assortment of different things.
So when he said that word, higgledy piggledy, what did the box do? Just made an audible sound, or did it light up, or was there some sort of visual aspect, or was it just audible?
A red button appeared.
Got it.
And it made like that little chirp.
Right.
And just to confirm, I was nudged. I had taken out the recorder device. Okay.
You deftly did that marvelously. You know, a little shaky shake, yeah.
I don't know.
And it's still recording, actually.
Do it in the
Right?
mic.
It records as long as you shake it up to 1
okay.
minute. So we'll say that.
So
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
to shake it the duration. Gotcha.
yeah. So it's like, that was what 3-4 seconds. So you have another 54 seconds. Another 56 seconds. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it acts like a recorder that has these things like truncated.
And how do I play it back? I just.
You swing it in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. Sure, that works.
So you pull the tea bag out.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
You tink the sugar. Tink the sugar.
Ah.
All right. I don't have any more questions, but I'm kind of wondering if I should do some sort of. Let me do this real quick. Just as a side note, I kind of wish I created a character that had more, like investigation. Points.
Intelligence. Yeah.
And I'm already thinking about my next character.
Hey, this is why you play. You learn
Right.
the intricacies of the game.
Yeah, no.
But it's our story. It's a beautiful one.
Yeah, this is good. Is it worth to call for a perception check?
You know what? You beat me to it because I was going to ask everyone to roll perception.
Yeah, let's roll.
I rolled a 2, but I get a +3. Wait, yeah, perception +3, so that's a 5 for me.
Everyone, yep. What's everyone's rolling?
Okay, +2.
I got an 18, but plus what? What am I looking at? The persuasion.
Perception.
18 plus 2, I got 20.
Okay.
I got 16 +2.
All right, so Thigadel, Lygar the Red, as you're sitting at the table, you notice there's sort of commotion going on at the front and the poop deck in the front of the ship there, in the middle section where the engine bay is, and the crew is just like bringing crates, swarming around the engine bay, and the ship just lurches and shifts, and Goodwin gets tossed to the side, knocking up against the wall. And there's just a serious, violent reaction of the ship. Oix, who is up the stairwell of the main chamber, is like, never felt this before, guys. I don't know what this is. And Goodwin just kind of, the hairs on the back of his neck stand up. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. And some of the crew members have sort of a menacing look about them as they start approaching the main chamber.
How close are we to the armory? Just so I have an idea.
Yep. We're good. Oop. Perfect. Go ahead, share your screen.
Oh, mine?
Yep.
1 second. Okay. Now it's still the old screen. Oh, no. We're good. Can you see it?
Wow. Man, music.
As the ship lurches, you can see that the crew members are making their way towards Professor Goodwin. And there's just something about them. They just move with such coordinated effort, but they don't make a sound. They don't communicate with each other at all. You can zoom out with the plus and minus there, G. So there you have the table where you're all sitting around. There's the steering wheel station where Oix is. In that gray box is the engine bay. That's where most of the crew are. Then in the middle is the armory, and then you have the cannon all the way at the nose there.
Mm.
All right, well, I'm certainly ready to defend, but
Oix is like, this thing is far more powerful than me now. I do not know why. I need some help steering this thing.
okay.
I'll go and grab the wheel.
All right, Ligar, you help then.
Yeah, I'll go help grab the wheel.
Okay, Ligar, you run up and there's Oix. She's got the it's like a pirate ship wheel, and she's turning it as best as she can, and the ring is just flickering as the flames just start like growing brighter and then fading out, and it's just ripping it as it lurches left and right. Everyone make dexterity saves to see if you stay standing as the ship lurches around.
Do I roll 2 even though I'm holding the wheel, or that doesn't include me?
Everyone, yep.
Okay.
I got a 1.
I got a 10.
Saving throws, dexterity +1. I have 19.
Okay, Geo, Ligar, you stand strong, but Thigadel, you're tossed on your feet as you get lurched to the side. Little Thigadel. So you're prone. It's going to take half your movement to stand up. Each can move 30 feet in a round. Unless you double move, then it's 60 feet. Ligar, you get to the command station where Oix is, and she's doing as best as she can. Her dragon tattoo, her dragon mark burning brightly. She's doing her best to keep control over the elemental. Geo.
Well, can I help somebody to their feet?
Yeah.
All right,
If you'd
I
like.
will help. Actually, I wanted to ask you, did Goodwin fall as well?
No. Oh, surprisingly, he looks scared shitless.
I will help Thigadel up on his feet.
Okay, you help him up.
Thank you, Gio. I don't know why that's my voice now.
So you stand, helping your companion up. Anything else you want to do? That's like your movement. You have an action left to do an action.
The crew is moving towards us, but
Yeah, they seem like they're unaffected by the lurching ship. Like they're like in balance with it.
okay. Are they all moving towards us? I did see one move towards us, but is he the only
Not,
one? Or-
a lot of them are. There's still others on the ship.
And how
in
far
various-
is 30 feet on this?
You could say you can make it down the stairs.
Okay. Even the lower stairs?
Yeah, the lower stairs.
Like this one here? Okay. I want to approach this guy here and see what he does.
Which again?
I'd like to.
Okay, yeah.
I'd
So
like to
you'd
move
get to the top of those stairs.
Oh, to the top? That's not me.
Oh,
I'm the red guy.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to the top of those stairs.
Okay. I have the high ground.
Okay. Yep. All right, Figadel, what's up? What are you gonna do? You're up. You're on your feet now. Geo came by, lifted you up, and you're on your feet
Okay,
as the ship's rocking and rolling.
Liger's with the control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm holding the controls.
Yep. So the ship is currently suffering some sort of malfunction. We're trying to get control of this ship. We want to try to get somehow, and not to totally give it a mechanical aspect, but there are things that we could try to do to control this ship, and we want to get like 5 successes before 3 failures. So helping navigate, checking the engine bay, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, I'll do the check the engine bay.
Okay. You can get there in one action, but there's a crew member there right at the door.
All right, and I have nothing on me, right? So
We're unarmed.
unarmed, so my spells. I'm going to. The nearest guy is how far away from me?
If you go to the engine bay, he's right in front of you. He's
I'm gonna headbutt
in the
that
door.
guy.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an unarmed attack.
Uh-huh. I rolled.
Yep, you're gonna roll a d20, add 3 to it.
Oh my god.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
Wow.
Did you roll-
You got some
And
bad
you-
luck.
you-
With
better
my
than a
strength?
1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. So plus a 1, right? So 3.
Mhm.
Wait, that's my strength, right? Or dexterity, or what?
It's your strength plus your proficiency bonus, which is a total of +3. So that is just all the bonus you get to making an unarmed attack. So you get a total of 5. And
Okay.
boom, he looks down at you, unfazed.
I tried.
Can
And ju-
Malachi
there's-
use his ability to analyze what's going on?
What's that?
Malachi can
Worm?
use his ability. Yeah, Malachi can definitely use his little caterpillar. What
Okay.
to analyze what exactly?
Why is the ship this thing, or why is it?
Sure, the thing it needs to analyze a specific thing, like the
Okay.
floor of the wood of the floor, the metal of the engine bay, the flame ring, the wheel. You know, if you want to like analyze that, or like the components that influence the wheel, we need to analyze a specific thing.
Okay.
The fire ring.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you're gonna run down and try to analyze the fire ring with your caterpillar.
Yeah.
So it'll take you double movement to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you run down, you see one of the crew members kind of heading towards the stairwell. Take out your little caterpillar, and it starts using its little feelers up on the ring, and it reports back to you. Engine bay, unbalanced, requires balancing, requires calibration, and more dragon shard dust.
Huh.
Okay. So good job. Now we got to figure out how to fix that.
Malachi, do you tell that to everyone? Because only you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told them that
Go ahead, tell them.
it's like calibration and stuff.
The ring needs calibration and dragon shard dust.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, aren't you a dragon so you can do like the...
Well, I can't. I'm holding the steering wheel, so I can't do anything right now.
All right.
We need more dust.
So the crew comes up to you, Malachi, one of the crew members,
Yeah.
and tries to give you a sock, get you out of the way, and you just manage to duck as a fist just swings above your head, and he misses. One of the guards looks down at you, C.O.D.A, tries to keep you out, and whacks you for 2 points of damage.
Oh, good.
This guy runs up the stairs, tries to bull rush Geo. Go ahead and make a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics, whichever's higher, as he begins to try to grapple you.
I rolled a 19, and I have a +5 in strength athletics, so that gives me 24.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. He starts getting his arms around you, and you just push him off. You are unaffected at all by his attempt to grapple.
Down
Seems-
the stairs. Ah. I have
Yeah,
a
you can-
high ground.
Yeah, he seems like they're trying to get to Goodwin. Oh, right.
Where is Goodwin?
He's cowering by the table.
Okay, so that's okay. Got it.
Yep, Liger, you're up. You're at the steering wheel. Oryx is there. So at the steering wheel, there are a couple things you can try to do. The most apparent one, wisdom survival, to try to help navigate the ship through the perilous atmosphere around you.
Okay. Okay.
There are others that you could potentially unlock with a different difficulty class, but that is the one I will share with you.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do is up to you.
Can I ask somebody for help, or just my personal decision?
This is your personal decision right now in the steering wheel.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it steady. So I'm gonna roll to keep it steady.
Okay?
Okay. So I'm gonna roll.
Are you making a wisdom survival roll?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Nice.
Natural. Look at
Okay.
that. Critical success. I'll give you 2 successes for that, buddy. Ligar the Red, how does he know how to handle this airship? Who knows? Maybe because he's a dragon and he could fly at one point.
And there's fire. That's my thing, man. Fire's my thing.
So you're back to back with Oryx the Wise as you're reeling the 2 double captain's wheel, leveraging it to the best of your ability. That's 2 successes. Great job, buddy. Geo, you're up.
I think I'm gonna head back to Goodwin just to protect him.
Okay,
So that'll be my movement.
sure. Anything else you want to do? You could. There's like a dodge action, increases your armor class, or a help action if you want to help him out, or he would get advantage if he's trying to do anything.
Goodwin or like
Unless you want to go into the captain's quarters and help them out, but it's away from Goodwin.
No, I'd rather stay near Goodwin. I think doing an so it'll increase my armor if I the other thing that you said.
Dodge. A dodge action will allow you to increase your armor class as you are actively trying to defend.
Let's do that.
Okay, so Geo is ready on the defensive. All right, C.O.D.A. Someone blocking your path into this engine bay.
I'm gonna try to engage again, and this time I'll try to hit the guy. I'll do an attack.
All right.
And the,
Fisticuffs, you guys are duking it out.
That's right. All right. I got a 15.
Nice.
All right, you strike him, and I think it does just 2 damage flat, right?
Well, it's 15 plus
3
what
is
is it?
18.
So it's 18. But what is oh, it's 3, so it's 18. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely hit him, and you deal damage. How much damage? I think your unarmed strike there says 2. It just deals a flat 2 damage.
Just so I know where it is, it's an attack, right? On actions.
Yep,
Unarmed
under
is
actions.
+3.
Yep.
Oh
that's
yeah,
what
you said damage is 2.
Yep. So, Thigadel punches him and reels a little bit, but he's still standing strong.
Okay,
Nice job. You wanna stay here?
Yeah, I really want to go after that. Go
Into
to
the engine
door.
bay.
Yeah, that's my
Yep.
goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this
once
guy's
you get,
HP, I don't know his HP, right?
yeah, I'll tell you descriptively, but he's still standing,
Gotcha.
bleeding out the nose as you jumped up and punch him in the nose.
Okay, great. I like those
All right,
moves.
Malachi,
You got magic, right? Can you use magic?
you're engaged
Yeah.
with one of the guards. What would you like to do?
Fight him?
Sure. How would you want to fight him? You don't have your staff. You just have your unarmed strikes. You have your spells, which you could cast.
You can use fire. You can use wind. You can use cold.
Wind.
You want to do that gust attack that we read about?
Yeah.
Go ahead, try it. So you cast gust. He's gonna make a strength save, right? Otherwise, he gets blown back.
Yeah.
Oh no, he failed. He got a 7. So what happens?
He flies off or moves 5 feet away from me.
He bursts off the ledge of the ship. Oh, and falls off the edge of the ship.
Good
That's
job.
1 down.
That is 1 down.
Nice.
There's still 2 of them. I'm pretty sure, right?
You can see one. Yeah, you can see one straight ahead of you, down at the edge of the ship. Seems like he's coming in soon.
Yeah, I see 2 on the bottom. Yeah, by the nose of the gun. I see 2 of them.
This guy's running in. This guy double moves as he starts charging you.
He's coming in.
This guy double moves.
Whoa.
Pew, 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 pew. All right, this guy's running in. Draws a sword, slashing at Geo. What's your armor class?
Right now it says 14.
So 16. You managed to use the palm of your hand and deflect. If it wasn't for that dodge attack, he would have hit you. All right, those baddies. Liger, you're up. Oh wait, no, this other guy's punching punching Thigadel. What's your armor class, Thigadel?
Where do I see that? My
It's at the
armor?
top of, top of the character sheet there, and the big shield. I think it's
14.
14. Yep.
Yeah.
So he does not get 14 in total. So you manage to dodge his attacks as you guys are duking it out in the engine bay.
All right. Whose turn is it now?
It's now Liger.
Okay.
Okay, what do I need to do? I'm still on the wheel.
Yep, you can continue to hold it. You can do a strength athletics to keep your course, which seems to be awesome.
I'll do that.
Unless you want to use another thing. It's up to you.
No, I want to maintain course.
All right.
Oh. I get lucky again. I got 18.
Yeah, you're holding the wheel. It's fighting. It's like the elemental is trying to escape the bounds of the bindings, and you're just holding it. And Oix is just giving you a boost of confidence, like, "Oh, you got this!" As you two are duking it out in the cockpit against the elemental. So that's 3 successes. All right, Geo.
I have a question with rage.
Yep.
Do I have to have a weapon to use rage?
No.
And it's good for 10 rounds. And so 10 rounds is like, if I use it now, the rounds start and then it goes to everybody's turn and then back to me, and that's the second time. Okay. And I would be correct in assuming that going into rage would give me an advantage right now, or
It would. Any damage you take is halved. That's a benefit of rage. I think you get +2 to strength and damage. To hit and damage, I mean. So you have a better chance of hitting. You would deal more damage as well, too.
2 + 2 on melee damage with strength weapons.
Yep. So even your unarmed attack would be a strength weapon. Yep.
And you gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws with not attacks. Resistance,
Right.
bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. Okay, I would like to do that. I'd like to cast, or I guess
Go into a rage. How does Geo go into his primal rage?
There's screaming. Yeah, I kind of made like a battle cry. Okay, and this is a good time to bring in. I actually am bringing in a description on my sheet that he has gold lines. They are like fey lines. They not fey lines. Meridians. They're along the meridians, and with this rage, as he starts to rage up, they glow brighter. So
Nice.
golden lines across my body starts to, and my eyes too. The gem starts to shine brighter, and seemingly get larger. Obviously, I'm not, but
Yeah, just swell.
welling up. Yeah, getting all swole.
Nice. The guard, this crew member is just kind of like cowering a bit, but he's still standing strong. What are you gonna do for your attack?
It's going to be the only thing I got is an unarmed strike. So
Sure.
it's a 5-foot reach, so he's close enough, right?
Yeah, you guys are engaged in melee.
All right. What I'm gonna roll, but what number am I looking for here?
To attack, that just the bonus to attack that you have next to your unarmed attack.
Okay, so with my unarmed attack,
So you get +5.
I have 17, then +5.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay. So what's that mean now? What do I do now?
So now you can deal damage. How much damage does your unarmed attack do?
It says 4.
Plus you're raging.
And how much do I add for raging?
You said 2, right? +2 to all melee damage, right?
Yes, +2.
So your fist, which swells with those golden meridian lines, and you just crush his skull, and he falls dead.
Okay.
As the crew member falls, you see this like there's like this ghost figure that emanates and appears.
Okay.
It's got this nasty like fangs. It's like the spectral force. You only catch a sight of it, and it starts like fading out, but it's still in that spot where the guard was, or the crew member was. All right, Thigadel.
All right. I'd like to use magical tinkering.
Okay.
I do like a ice bomb. I can do that.
We gotta imbue a tiny non-magical object with a magical property of your choice. So you can make something 5-foot radius, up to 6 second long, or emit an odor or non-verbal sound. It's not as aggressive as you want it to be. I can say I can work it into an unarmed attack to try to do something that is cold damage.
Right. Oh, but
Sure.
I can't freak the person, like for like a turn or something like that.
This doesn't quite have those abilities, but I'm willing to work it into whatever attack you're trying to do and give you this sort of
Or a stun.
cold.
Do I have something that could stun the person? Like if I do some sort of tincture to stun, whatever.
Kill him with a feather.
Yeah, we could say you have a one of your tinctures that is like a stunning sort of balm, and you can go ahead and attack.
Yeah,
You have to hit it. You have to hit him with an unarmed attack first, though, or any attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's two actions. That's possible.
Well, yeah, we'll say you incorporate it into your weapon damage.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll do that. So I'll do
And we'll say he has to roll a 10 or higher. It's not that powerful of a thing. And if he is, then he'll get -2 to dexterity. He'll get -2 to AC. He's not completely stunned. He's just easier to hit.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's like a light.
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
All
You
right.
don't have much powerful stuff yet, unless you can start finding more about your abilities and read off
Okay.
exactly what they do. But I'm giving you the interpretation of the rules to allow your creativity to thrive.
No, that's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah. So then I'll trip him.
So wait, are you gonna do the bomb? Because you haven't hit him yet. If you do the bomb with the muscle slowingness, you're gonna have to roll an attack and hit him. And if you successfully hit him, you'll deal damage, the 2 damage, and then he's gonna roll a save, a Constitution save. If he rolls a 10 or higher, the bomb doesn't affect him.
Oh boy. All right. Maybe it's just easier if I just.
Well, easy and strategic are 2 separate things.
Maybe reword that. Be better if I just attack the guy again. All right, so then I'll just attack the guy again. I'll do that. I'll just do.
I mean, you
another...
could still work your bomb in here. It has that added advantage like you wanted to.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead. I'll roll d20. I'll use the bomb first and then do the attack and then the bomb.
It's happening all simultaneously.
All right, so I'll roll.
It's like you splat on some bomb and you fist punch.
Kind of like
I got it.
brass knuckles, right? You slip them on, but they're not brass knuckles.
Right.
They're all knuckles.
They're bomb knuckles. They're like little vials that shatter over this guy's face.
That's pretty cool. All right, so I got a 10.
Okay, so your attack shatters, and he's gonna roll his save. He did not make the save, so he is now easier to hit. And you
Alright.
deal how much damage? 2 damage.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? He's stunned and writhing, and he falls to the ground, dead.
All right. Nice.
Nice.
You also see this ghost-like spectral force appear.
Oh.
You also see into the engine bay here
Right.
with all the crystals.
It's the Infinity Stones.
All right, Malachi, you're up. You see this guard running at you, this crew member. He's got his sword out as well. What would you like to do?
I would like to shoot fire.
Not so close to the mic, but yep.
Yeah, I would like to shoot fire.
Okay, so we could either have a magic missile. Actually, you have a firebolt. Go ahead and roll a spell attack. So this is going to be the D20 plus your total spell attack bonus, which would be, I think, 5.
Okay. I got a 10. Plus 5 is 15.
So your bolt hits him, lands true. You're going to roll 1d10 for damage, fire damage. That's the UFO looking one.
Is it this one?
I can't see. Put it in front of the camera. It's this one.
Yeah, this one.
Yep, that's the one. UFO.
With 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Yeah, there's 2 of those. That rolls the 10s, and then there's another one that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you roll a 76, it's 76. Just go ahead and roll that and tell me the number. If it's 70, that means 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 8.
Okay, you deal 8 damage. So describe how you cast your magic firebolt. What's it look like?
It's like
In this big burst of fire, it's like you draw the energy from the flaming ring that's sputtering and slowly dwindling into your spell. And wouldn't you know, you also burn this guy to a crisp. And he falls down dead. And you see a similar as these ghost spirits appear. Is there anything else you want to do?
Me?
Yep, you have a move action left if you want to move around somewhere. You see,
Oh.
C.O.D.A has dropped one of his guys in the engine room.
Okay, I would move to like over here,
Where's over here?
like that red thing, like
The armory.
oh, yeah.
You want to? You're gonna go to the.
Move to the armory.
Okay. You want to head over there?
Yeah.
Yep. There's a locked door around the corner, but you could try.
Yeah.
All
We should
right,
freeze the lock.
Malachi, you're good. These baddies are gonna get another go, especially when these guards run up here, try their best. So he double moves. You see, Geo, you see as this crew passes through the spectral force that was released from the guy you killed, you see like an internal specter within the crew member. And none of these guards have made a sound. They haven't screamed, they haven't talked, they're just completely quiet and silent as they've been attacking just viciously. Goodwin cowering, "Ah, save me, Geo, save me!" He makes his way into the crew station and starts to attack Liger with a sword. He hits and does 7 damage to Liger.
That's
That's
not
not
good.
So my turn, right?
Not yet. There's this ghost figure creeping up on Malachi.
These things are still around. I thought they were fading away, but they're not. Okay.
This thing passes through C.O.D.A. C.O.D.A, go ahead and roll a Constitution save. See if you can withstand the chilling nature of these creatures.
So it's Constitution plus what? I mean, the dice plus what? Die plus.
Your Constitution save, which is in a little box in the top left corner there, Strength, Dexterity, Constitution. You have a +3
so
to Constitution saves.
My Constitution says +1, right? And so I have a.
That's your score, yep. But if
I
you
saw.
if you go to the actual save section, which is representative of you to withstand magical effects, you have a +3 total.
Oh, okay. All right. So then, I rolled a 12, so it's 16.
Okay. So your C.O.D.A shudders in the chill as it passes over him, but you manage to stave off whatever sort of chill effect it was.
Okay. So I can go into this. Oh, what was that?
Liger's up. Yeah, this thing just washes over you. Yep, the engine room is completely clear.
Huh. Oh.
This other thing washes through both Goodwin and Geo. Go ahead and make a Constitution save. Do you have advantage on these because you're raging? Or is that just strength checks? I think just strength.
I mean, I already have a +5 on the saving, but there is. Hold on, let me take a look because there was something about that. I gain advantage on a strength. Yeah, and saving throws, but not attacks. Gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So
Yeah, so strength saving throws. This isn't a strength saving
this
throw.
is a Constitution, which I have a +5 already. So let's see how. Hopefully, this is a good one. I got a 9.
+5.
+5, yeah.
You feel the chill wash over you, and you're unaffected by it. Goodwin, though, doesn't withstand the magic and just kind of tenses up. He's moving slower now. Scared, even more so.
I'm under the impression that this has actually entered his body and is...
No, it's passed through him.
Just passed through. Okay.
Yeah. Liger, you're up.
Okay, so am I able to kill them by healing them since they're specters or they're dead?
I don't know. You could... Are you saying you want to use your lay on hands to deal damage to him?
Yeah.
Through lay on hands?
Yeah.
Does it say you can do that? It affects undead? I'm willing to let you if you want to make an unarmed attack and then drain as many points of lay on hands into the monster and deal damage that way. It's up to you.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
Sure. Go ahead and make an unarmed attack.
This dice is good, man. 19.
Wait. Okay. You're in a predicament because you might have to retcon that.
Okay.
There is no ghost next to you. You'd have to go run by Geo. And leaving the controls.
The wheel. Oh.
I mean, you know you have a 19 in your pocket, which is a little.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think I can let go of the wheel for a little bit, I guess, because it seems like the guys are pretty much dead. We just have to deal with these specters.
There's one guy still. He's right in front of me.
He's right by me, right?
Yeah, he's right. He's practically between us.
Well, since I'm doing the heal thing, I would have to look for a specter, so I'd have to move.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I can take on the next guy.
Okay.
I don't think I have any sort of defense against the specters. I can't foresee punching them and making an effect.
Yeah.
Unless I can.
So I'll move towards the specter and try to heal him.
All right. How much are you dumping into him with your lay on hands?
I'll just go at 1 for now, since we don't know how much hit points they have.
Yeah, burns him up.
Okay.
1 point of damage.
I only got 5, so.
Fair enough. That's great. Anything else?
And I guess I can go back to the wheel and grab it again?
No, you have no more movement left.
Okay, well, I'll attack him again, I guess.
Well, you can only attack once. You did your attack and you did 1 point of damage. Like, that's it. Unless you want to dump more points, now knowing you can only dump as many points as you want into it. But you have to decide.
So
You only have that. You have like 1 attack and 1 movement, or 2 movements, or 1 action. Sort of how like the action economy
So
breaks
isn't
down.
that 2 moves since I moved and attacked? Isn't that 2? That's done, right?
Right. But you're still you're gonna settle on 1 hit point.
Yeah, I'm gonna set on 1 because I don't know how much it needs.
Fair. Okay.
And there's 4 of them. If they're all 1 hit point, then they'll all die once. So.
This is not dissipated yet.
I was gonna say, just for clarification, did he die? Did the specter dissipate? But you're saying no.
Yeah. You saw it burn up, singe up, but yeah.
It hurt him, but it didn't take him out.
Yeah.
So healing then isn't as effective as I thought it would be.
It did damage.
Yeah, but I'm just saying now we know that if we do heal, it would have to be something more significant than my laying my hand.
Geo, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna do an attack. Unarmed strike on. Is he close enough to me? 5 feet?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, the
You
gentleman in
if
front
you
of
gotta
me.
move a little bit, yeah. Oh, the gentleman, yeah. Okay. We'll get this other guy out of the way. Yep. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. All right, I rolled a 15, and it's +5 for my unarmed strike.
You strike him.
Wait, I'm sorry, +5 for the hit. That is, and because of rage, +2. So I guess it's 15, 16, 17. Right?
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
And then roll again for damage.
Well, what damage? How much damage do you do for an unarmed attack?
4. It was 4.
Correct.
All right, the melee damage, the +2. The damage is +2 on the 4, so it's 4, 6.
Barbarian's gonna barbarian, and you crush and crack another guy dead.
But they're all down except for the specters now.
And another force appears.
Wow. Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
I don't. Is there anything I can do against these specters?
I mean, you have like a movement left if you want to move around. But like you're engaging the specter force that's there. They're not totally ghost-like. They're just kind of like ethereal.
Right. I think I'm going to step closer to Goodwin. He's the ultimate package to protect. So, yeah.
All right. C.O.D.A, you're up.
I'm gonna run into the what is that place called?
The elemental bindings.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, yeah, the forces of the elemental are channeling through this. They're fading though, as the crystals, what you've learned about, are unbalanced, uncalibrated.
And I need to get the dragon powder.
Yeah, it seems like someone has futzed with the crystal dragon shards that are lining the room. They seem out of sequence, out of order. With your knowledge and understanding of this sort of stuff, you know someone's deliberately fucked with these crystals.
Right. So I'll rearrange it so that way.
Sure. How?
I only have one move, so I'll rearrange it once, see if that works.
Yeah. How? Tell me how.
I'll line the orange rubies, then I'll line the. Oh wow, you have a. Right. So. Yeah. And then I'll move the bottom one to the right one. And then that one, fill it in. Bam, bam. And see if that works.
The crystals seem lined up. They seem balanced. They seem calibrated. One of them is lacking energy, presumably from the dragon shard dust.
I'm gonna do that. Ah, she's low on dragon dust.
Obviously.
Right. I gotta. How would I get dragon dust? Where can I do?
Well, you recalled Oix was telling them to load the crates full of dragon shard dust, and you know there's crates inside the.
Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So eventually, okay, I'm done. I can't. The next.
That's pretty much your turn. Yeah, you spent your turn rearranging these big dragon shard crystals. They're lined up. They're calibrated thanks to the information Malachi gave you. Speaking of which, Malachi's turn, running around to the armory. Would you like to continue on that way?
No. I want to fight it.
Yo, you're gonna fight the Spectre? Okay. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna do. It's like a ghost, yeah.
It's like a translucent sort of floating beast creature.
Well, I was able to burn it, so maybe you can use fire again.
I will use cantrip.
Yep, you have cantrips are 0-level spells, meaning you can cast them all the time, and one of your cantrips are Firebolt, which is what you did to kill one of the guards. So if you wanted, you could cast Firebolt again.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, roll a d20 and add +5, which is your total spell attack bonus.
I got 18 plus 5 is
Boom! Your bolt lands true. Go ahead, roll 1d10 damage, that UFO dice again. Just straight up d10.
I got 1.
A little minor burst of fire erupts. Doesn't kill him.
Yeah, like.
Do you want to move or do you want to stay here?
Move.
Where do you want to move to?
To the crates.
To the crates inside here?
Yeah, so I can get the
How do you want to go there? This way? Oop. This way or this way?
The other
Okay, you're going to run around there. You just and you run around the armory and you can see there's a big old lock on the door.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think any weapons are gonna affect those things. So. I don't think getting our stuff will be necessary.
All right, Malachi, that's your turn. It's these guys now. As this Spectre tries to pass through Liger again. Go ahead and make a Constitution save, Liger. Just in time. Well, same thing's going to happen with Geo. And Goodwin again. Geo, go ahead and roll a Constitution save. Goodwin. Has disadvantage. But still manages to stave off this one. Geo, you feel buff. You are not affected by the chilling touch. The monster starts biting into Goodwin, though.
Yum, yum.
When Goodwin's takes a big nasty bite, taking 6 damage. What's your Constitution save, Ligar?
Oh, wait. It's a 6.
Total.
+1 is 7.
You feel the chilling nature of the Spectre. You fail your save. You are slowed. Your movement is halved.
Okay, can't move.
Well, you can. It's just halved.
This, yeah, slow.
This thing passes through to Malachi. Go ahead and make a Constitution save, Malachi. That's going to be a D20 plus... Actually, you have a -1 because your Constitution score is low. It's 8.
Yeah.
You're a weak wizard.
So I
That's
roll
fine.
it, yeah?
Yeah, you got to roll it, but you -1 on this one
Mm-hmm.
because you're a frail old man.
Yeah, I'm too weak. Okay, let's
See
see
if-
what I get.
Yeah, that's a wild roll, Malachi.
I got a 7.
6. So you are also slowed. Creature also tries to claw into you, Malachi, and hit you for 5 points of damage. As it starts biting into you.
Yummy.
All
I
right.
gotta destroy that thing.
Yeah, you do. It's coming after you. All right. Liger,
Yeah. So
you're up.
Can I move back to the wheel, or am I too slow to move that way?
You will get there, but you won't be at the wheel. You're at the door to it because it's 15 feet that you can only move now.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll attack the one that's attacking the old guy. Try to save him.
Okay. How do you want to attack him?
I think I have to do it physically because that's supposed to be able to do more damage. Hopefully that'll do enough damage.
You're just gonna do your unarmed attack.
Yeah. See
Okay.
if that works. Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
Grab a
Got
chair
17.
leg.
I got 17, and then I gotta add. Let's see.
You're gonna add 5 to an unarmed strike.
So that's 22.
Correct. Yep. You
Yeah.
make contact with some physical force. Go ahead, roll for damage. Which is 4 because it's your unarmed attack, right?
Yeah. So 12.
You contact with something and it's gnawing over Goodwin and just dissipates as you just beat it into some other force, some other plane of existence, and it just winks out of existence in a last vaporous.
Okay. So you can hit it physically. So that's good.
You gonna stay here? You gonna move?
Can I attack again since the Spectre's behind me?
No, that you got one big action, which is your attack. Now you
Okay,
can
so
move, which is a move.
Okay, so I guess I'll move towards the wheel. Hopefully, I can get there in time before we go out and balance again.
Yep. You're suffering.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking over here. All right, Geo.
Just to clarify, I kind of missed what Ligar did. Did he use?
Punched it with an unarmed strike. He hit it, made contact with something material, even though it's tough to see,
Okay.
and beat it into another plane of existence.
I would like to attempt that as well on the. You can just follow my mouse. This one here, the one closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, rolling now. Right, I rolled a 15. My unarmed strike is +5.
Okay, 20. Yeah, you hit. Roll for damage.
And then damage is 4, and because of I'm raging, it's +2.
These things dissipate as you make contact with them similarly.
All right, this is good to know.
Take it down.
All right. How many spaces can I move?
You can move 30 feet right now. You didn't fail the save, did you? The chill?
Oh.
You didn't get chilled at all, did you, in your movement? No, I think just Ligar has only failed.
No,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
no.
So you can move 30 feet.
All right. Wait,
So
to
30
get people, do they have to pass me, or do
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't affect me because I had a high.
Constitution save.
Right.
Your bodily resistance staved off the chilling effects.
Sweet. So maybe if I were to run to the crates, do I have?
You could do it in a double move. So it'd be like 30, 60.
All right, let's do that.
But isn't that
We
specter there though?
He passes by it.
Oh, pass it. Okay.
I'll do it. I'll just do it. That's my turn for now.
Little Thigadel with his goggles and monocle, just running around up the stairs.
Yeah.
And you make it to the crate, open it, and there's jars of this dragon shard dust, ground up, different yellow, red, purple, all different types of dragon shards. Sybaris in the sky, Eberron in the earth, Kyber below. They all power. The Kyber shard dusts power the elemental bindings, the dark purple ones. And you know that as an artificer.
Perfect.
All right, Malachi, you are up. You're dealing with this last specter here.
What was the other one? The dragon shards, and what was the other one? I forgot.
You're not there. You don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I killed that specter.
Yeah. So it cannot be physical?
It can. But you're not that strong, I don't think. So you can either use a spell or you can try to hit it if you want.
Oh. No. I'll see what I can do. I'll do like an ice effect. Like
You'll freeze it?
the ray of frost.
Ray of Frost? Go for it.
I got
So,
I got a
Similarly, you rolled a hit. You're going to add +5.
I got a 7 + 5.
That's enough to hit. Roll for
Okay,
damage.
so-
How much damage does it do?
Wait, which one?
Does it tell you how much damage it does?
It says +8 damage.
1d8 damage? Yeah, you're going to deal 1d8 damage. 1 dice, 8-sided worth of damage. 1d8.
I got 4.
4, which is enough to blast the specter away. Just you see it turn into a chilled sort of specter, and it falls and dissipates deeper down towards the ground.
There's one more left.
Yeah, one more left.
Would you like to move, Malachi?
Okay.
Where would you like to move?
I would like to move to the specter. Near the
Oh,
specter.
sure, yeah. You make it about there.
Yeah.
All right. So this last baddie passes through Thigadel, feeling the chill run over you. Make a Constitution save. He tries biting you. Bites your armor. Doesn't penetrate it. You take no damage. But what's your Constitution save?
I rolled an 11.
Plus 3 for your Constitution save.
Yeah, so that's 14.
You pass. You again withstand the chilling effects.
Get out of here!
He ain't afraid of no ghost. All right, Liger, you're up. You're up, Liger.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the wheel so that we stay under control.
All right. Oaks is like, where have you been? Needed you.
I was trying to save the our guide before he
All right.
died.
Go ahead and make a intelligence nature.
Okay. I'm -1, I think. Is that right?
As air pockets and turbulence.
I got a
Filling-
1.
Natural 1. Perfect for Ligar. Gets a natural 20, natural 1. So if natural 20 is 2 successes, obviously a natural 1 is 2 failures.
That's right.
So you have 3 successes, 2 failures. You need 5 successes before 3 failures. You guys are on edge. All right. Good job, Liger. Go ahead and make a Constitution save to see if you become unfrozen. Or unslowed.
19.
You're moving freely now. You're not slowed anymore.
Darn it.
All right, Geo, you're up. You see Goodwin. He's huddled over. This is why I hate flying.
I'm going to make my way towards the specter.
Okay. You see it's like haunting Figadel. Trying to.
And
Get out of here.
and I'm going to do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Eight. So a 13.
You hit it.
Okay. Damage is 4 plus 2.
Enough to knock it into submission.
Okay.
Dead.
We gotta get that dragon dust in there.
Figadel, you pick up the dragon dust, the Kyber dragon dust, which is the dark, silty, fine powder in the jar, and you head into the engine room.
I was gonna say, am I able to pick him up and just throw him in there?
You can skate him in there.
It's not stone here.
Wood is fightable.
So you run into the engine room. What do you do?
All right, so
Don't sniff it.
I definitely don't want to dragon dust. No. I can put it in the. Oh, so I should put it on that
Dull one.
that dark gem.
And it lights up. And you see that the elemental ring just fills full force, and you just all feel the sudden jerk of the airship just take off as you manage to regain more control of it. But go ahead and make a intelligence arcana to see if you can administer the proper dose.
Oh boy, I rolled
Dose
a
me
1.
2.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You just are like pouring tons of dust.
All of it.
All the
I
dust!
told you not to
Oh,
burn it.
God.
I told you.
Is this enough, guys? Just piling up, and the ring is just like. All of a sudden, you guys are just like going Mach 10, just going so fast. Everyone make dexterity acrobatics to keep your feet.
Whoa.
Get a 15 or higher.
I just roll another.
Yep, dexterity acrobatics. Geo falls.
I fell down.
I got a 10.
I got a
Malachi,
big
what'd you get?
I didn't roll yet.
Go ahead, make a dexterity acrobatic. Everyone's falling down.
I got a 17.
Malachi keeps his feet surfing on the edge of the airship. And Goodwin just... I don't know how they found me. And he, what the heck is that? And he points off into the distance. And you see, in the shimmering gold sunlight, a gold dragon appear. As it starts flying down. And knocks the ship, sending it asunder as it starts plummeting towards the Fist of Onatar. Owix has the ship's steering wheel trying to, as best as possible, to pull it back. I don't know what the heck that was! And the ship is plummeting towards the Fist of Onatar. So you guys had a tough moment there. Failed the skill check right at the end. Managed to stave off all the monsters, or the crew members that seem to have these spectral forces about them. What's going through your minds?
I thought my dad was dead. I don't know why he came to attack the ship for. Because I'm a gold dragon. He's a gold dragon. What's up with that?
What's going through your minds? How about you, Gio?
I'll feel better once we have our feet back on the earth. That's for sure. But I think we did well so far. I mean, Goodwin's still alive.
Barely.
How many hit points does he have left? I know he got hurt.
He got chilled. He got bit. He's wounding a little bit. He's falling. You know, a little bit unconscious. He's managed to keep himself. This crash could dictate everything, though. It could make or break him. I mean, that's if you know. We'll see what happens. How the ship is going. It's heading towards an active volcano. Goodwin is just like, I've never seen the volcano, and it's erupting in just a billowous sort of lava. And it's never been that active before. What the heck is this? And the ring is just blazing. It's just, a simple little. Now it's just burning so bright.
Everything that could go wrong is happening.
It was looking good. Then it wasn't looking
lost.
good.
Yeah,
Thicadel, what's going through your mind, Thicadel?
We were having such a nice time with those 3 days, and then at the very end, people got possessed. The crew members got possessed, and now we have this dragon coming towards us. Where he just came from the mountains, the volcano mountain.
He was like in the sunlight, and like a little streak of sunlight just like winked in the sky, and then this gold dragon came out, knocked your ship as it was blazing high with your elemental fury.
Gotta hold on. That's getting tossed around in the airship. You could, it's.
Malachi, what are you thinking? You blew someone off the edge of the ship. Don't talk into the mic. You talked into the mic. You burst my ears.
Remember, this isn't Fortnite, Kai. It's not Fortnite.
What's Malachi thinking?
I'm a little scared of that dragon. But what if we crash? We're gonna crash on a mountain.
Yeah, would it be good?
Yeah.
If we don't have our weapons, they're still in the armory.
That's true too.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bust them out if we crash.
Or search the wreckage if we survive.
I can still blow fire, so I have that. But other than that, I only have actions after that. I have no spells.
And the ship is still running. It's just like
It rocked. I mean, maybe it needs more dragon dust.
I was thinking like, I got a 1. Oh, there's a hole in there, and everything just like splattered out. Like, oh no, what the...
I like the other way. Like you just really needed a pinch, and you're like,
we need this now.
Exactly.
Not too much. But that dragon came.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What if it's helping us, but that was a mistake? Like it accidentally bumped into us.
Or maybe it's protecting the area, like a.
Well, Goodwin said, how did they find me? So
it's the hearing.
that's what I was thinking too. Maybe it's a dragon.
He did say something he wasn't supposed to say, so they might have known about it. Sent the dragon, punish him.
I'm
Oh, we
the neutral.
recorded
deity.
it, so
That's a good point. Maybe somebody sent the dragon out.
Yeah, and there's a lot happening, especially with the volcano going too, and we're headed straight for it, right?
Oh yes.
Like we're like,
it might be the lair of the dragon, and we disturbed its layers. That could be part of it too.
it's coming from the horizon, from the sunlight.
But if something's coming really fast at you, I would go and attack it.